Make a U-turn. In 1,000 feet, slide left, take the next left, sharp left, turn right on, continue on, in a quarter mile, at the light, in 600 feet, turn right on.
You have reached your destination.
Yup. Okay, well, today is Rhinoplasty Day. As you can see, I am going to put that onto that by removing some of what's already in the way. Because of this, though, I had forgotten something. I'm going to need to clean this puppy up, get all that dust off, and then add some epoxy primer. I know it's already primed. It's already a primer coat from Moss, but I feel better if I just have everything epoxy primered all the same. So we'll see. So first things first, clear up this area, wipe it down so there's not some dust, because I'm going to use a marker to get all that crap off. Sorry, what am I thinking? To mark where I need to get all this crap off, and then start performing the surgery. So I'm going to get to cleaning, and tonight I'll break out one of my bottles of epoxy primer and spray the backside on that thing. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, let's get a gander at what we're looking at here. This is off, obviously. I had to leave that piece on there so I didn't destroy what's under here. I'll straighten that out, strip it, and so forth. God damn. I've been using, as you probably saw, this as my PPE. I'm more worried about the junk I don't want to inhale, and of course I've had no end of crap in my eyes over the years, so good faceplate is always handy. Okay, so damage here, big deal. Paint coming off there, big deal. Damage there, big deal. All fixable. All fixable. A little bit of a crack there, no big deal. Some fuck ups there, that's for me. Cutting, no big deal. But you see where it becomes a deal. That, friends, is Bondo. Let's come over here. Oops, some Bondo, if it would. Some Bondo there. And that's probably just where it went into the bottom. But you can see the very bottom where the metal is. Metal back in here. Damage right there. We'll see more of it here. I'm going to strip this out of curiosity. Okay, look at the side. Metal here at the very beginning, very bottom. Dorked up right there, Bondo over it. Wavy throughout here, Bondo over that. And then a nice even coat to bring it back to here. Here. So what I'm probably going to do is, well, we'll see. I'm going to at least strip it down through here so I've got good metal to weld to. Let me show you what else I've got left. I'll put this down for now. Again, I may take a torch to it, get that Bondo out, because I'm curious what the bottom look like. All of this I've got to strip down and de-russify, make it look better. Some damage here, as you can see. I'll straighten that out. This looks like it's twisted. but it may not be. And no, the other side looks just as twisted. The nice thing is I now have access to all of this in here, right? So I can very easily put the put that sucker in there. I'm going to take off this piece. That won't be tough. I will need to worry about welding this because I had to cut some of it. That's not a big deal. Didn't have to, but I'm inexperienced I'm unskilled. There we go, in the ways of the cutter. Wavy metal. Okay, whenever you see damage, you need to look for a wavy metal, right? I don't see any. Still not seeing any. Still not seeing any. So far, so good. Ugly as piss, but that's okay. That's it. This wavy metal is not a big deal, not here. All of this crap I've got to kind of pound out. What I'm going to do is fit that that cowl and then pound this out to match because I'll need something to pound against, right? I also need to take off this. Let me see if I can get a screwdriver. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I've done some de-rustification of some areas. Some I can't get to with my angle grinder, so I'll get to that later with a sandblaster. And there you see, the nose has been removed. I forgot to do this, so I'll get that one later when I put the cutting disc back on. And again, I've not straightened this damn thing out yet, but I'll get to that probably tomorrow or the next day. I've also taken the liberty to, not liberty, it's my car, but you know, I've also started to kind of de-rustify some of this stuff in here, right? And in there. I've got a lot of work with a sandblaster to do because there's a lot of areas I couldn't get to that are going to need to get stripped. I have taken out the outer layer of the body part here, so I've got some rework to do. Gotta pound that back in. That's not gonna be tough, but you know, there you go. Kind of a glaring oops there. I slipped. That'll be easy repair. And then down the rest, and the same on the other side. Like I say, more stripping to do, sandblasting to do. Yeah. And some more in there. So again, I'm gonna primer the back of that piece. Okay. Head is full of sand. I've sandblasted everything I can fucking gosh darn well see. I have taken down as much paint as I can. You'll see this silvery versus nice and shiny. That silver is where I've sandblasted. Okay, so there are individual grains bumping on metal. You can see here that that puppy came out, and where did I put it? Here somewhere. Oh yeah. Here it is. I'll do the interior later on my own. I'll put it back in, and then weld it. Oops, weld it. Okay, so I'll put it in now and then weld it. God damn it, put it down and paint it. So here's what I've got left, right? I need to pull that out. That is a stuck bolt. And if I don't do that... All right, I'm about to weld these on. You can see I've done a couple more notches to weld. And I've painted the stuff that I'm not going to weld. So some of that will burn off as I heat it up. The rest of it will stay put. I've already cut off... Let's see, where did I put that piece? That's over there. So that's been cut off. Got nothing over there, and I got nothing over here. And I'll just get right to it and show you what happens or what it looks like after I'm all done. All right, let's get a quick gander at what I've done for the evening. Got my garage door open to let the smoke out, and I have put in this piece. And you can see that there is a, oh shit, where it is not long enough. Right there. And I measured it. And it is about 3 and some change inches shorter than this piece. So the dimensions of the car are good, but that one's not. So that's easily fixable and it's get covered up with carpeting and etc. Anyway, so not awfully worried about it. I'm just a little pissed that, god damn it. Anyway, this one's in too. This one looks really nice. And welds ground down along the side there. I have also put the nose on. I'm not done. But I've got a few things I've got to do tonight. So I'm going to stop for the night. And draw your eye. Okay, so what makes this thing look good or not look good are the proportions and whether there's straight edges, straight lines, okay? Look at the gutter off of the distance and then follow it through to the gutter here. I've got some deformed metal here because that's where I had the vice grips while I welded this. And that's not bad at all. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, let's do the same trick over here. Again, we're looking for the lines. Pretty goddamn good. Again, deformed over here because I was using vice grips to hold it down while I welded. Now, look at this surface versus this. You're going to say, oh my god, that's all fucked up. But it's not, because all of that is Bondo, remember. So when I grind this down and take it down to bare metal is going to be on the same surface as bare metal like you see here. I need to heat this up or get it out of here or something. But so not goddamn bad. Not bad at all. Again, look at the level of the metal and the level of the metal. Certainly a little bit of body work in here needed. I'm not done, by the way. I'm going to stitch closed the rest of these and then body work it over. Okay. I've done the same thing on this side. And a little bit of a dimple in here. I think I deformed it when I was welding. But that's just a skiff of body stuff and I'm done, so that's not bad. Yeah, if I put Anyway, what I have left is to weld in this side. And again, I've got to go do a few things. But I'm not unhappy. I've done a pretty good job here. Once I am finished, I will then put the floor cowling, which is over there, in. Do that tomorrow as well. And that, good friends, is the major body work on this car. Everything else is just straightening something here, sprucing up something there, and on and on and on. There. Yeah. And I forgot, I also pulled off, I pulled off the Bondo. I torched it off, that's what I did. And here you can see why so much Bondo was used in this one area. I could have, now as I say, I could have left this on and been good with it, but you can see what kind of damage there was. So it hit there, circular one. Show it to you side on. Yeah, don't tell anybody that I wear sandals and socks together. I'll get kicked out of the Hot Men's Club. Again, so you're looking at a circular hit here, one kind of here, one here, whole bunch of damage all throughout here, pretty good hit here, some more there. Really, from about here back is when it is all damaged, where it's all damaged. And you can see here, I did a nice even cut all the way through. There's a huge, huge hole that got filled with Bondo right there. And whatever that was, that looks regular, I don't know. And that. So, I guess I could have looked for it, but yeah. Difficult to look into. And you can see some evidence of someone trying to pull that out. So what those are, you drill, you put a little calico, I think they're called, you weld in one maybe, and then you yank it out. So someone tried to do some dent repair using those things. And probably said, fuck it, Bondo. I mean, 16-year-old me would have done it. Hell, 32-year-old me would have done it too. So this is going to be going to the trash. I'm not going to keep it for anything. I sure as hell can't use it for scrap. I mean, I've got good clean scrap over there. I've got good clean metal over there to draw from if I need to. Yep. So I'll weld all that shit in tomorrow.
You